So I'm outside to do some reveals in the sun. However, the sun's being a little elusive. It's kind of cloudy today, but that might be good for glares. So let's get to it. Howdy, howdy, this is Clara Lawrence. Okay, so I did some pieces recently on a turntable, and I did a series of black and white with one of the chameleon colors, and then I went and explored the chameleon colors or that combination by adding another color and another color. And I wanted to show you where this came from. I have this little piece here, and it's just a little heart that I did with a dirty pour, but I just painted some of the silver onto the mold, so that's why the silver's there. But in the actual dirty pour itself, it is only black, white, and the chameleon color. And you can see there, let me zoom you in a little bit here. With the chameleon being close to the black, you still pick up some hints of the blue purple like. Now granted, we're only getting, yeah, there's some good spots there with the lines and such. So, and right in there. So I thought that would be kind of cool to play with, and whether or not you could get away with pouring with black and white and the chameleon, or in this case, Grumpy. So that's where this started. And here's that. Oh, let me zoom out. That is much more helpful. So yeah, there's no purple added, just the black, white, and Grumpy. And remember, I used two different colors of white in there. I used a pearl white, which was a silver pearl. So it did give off some more silver gray kind of tones. Now granted, I realize black and white make gray, but there's a little bit of almost like a gunmetal kind of color in there. But the chameleon is just Grumpy, which is that blue purple shift. And I did add a tiny bit of gold, which you're seeing right there. Okay, it is a little windy. Let's see if I can brace this against my leg. That might be easier. So that is how this piece turned out. And I couldn't be happier. Kind of has a rock formation type of look to it, I believe. A little bit of sprinkling of gold in there. Alright, let's go to the next one. The next one was black and white with Grumpy, and this time I added a lot more gold in there. So let me zoom you out. Okay, and this is how this piece cured up. So it did a really nice job. All right, let me zoom you in a little bit. Put that against my leg just to step it up there. Okay. So the gold did really interesting. You see how you get those little flakes? Let me see if I can turn it. They come to the surface, so it gives almost like a gold foil kind of look to it, or gold leaf, which is really pretty. You can really see it there. There's a lot of nice details. I mean, this is only, I think, like a 12-inch round. I love all that in there. You see a lot of that kind of stuff in stonework. It's kind of a nice, elegant piece. A little bit more subdued as far as colors that I normally go with. But I think overall, I'm very happy with it. Alright, now the other one, I added some pink in there. And I just kind of went for it. And it is as bold as it was before. In fact, it started producing a lot of bubbles in it. I got to sand this sucker down and give it a nice, actually I'm going to give all of them a flood coat. But, bam, that's a lot of pink. But it's bold, and it's fun. And some of the cells did come out, so that's kind of cool too. I wanted some in there, not a ton. It's got a lot of nice blends. There's some hints of gold, just ever so slightly. You can see them on the surface, some little flakes. But that pink, that wild jasmine, has a little bit of shifting properties in there, which I'm not sure is coming off on the camera. So that turned out real fun. Hey, Chewy. Want to say hi to Chewy? Yeah, it is when you get critters. They want to check out things. Alright, so I did another piece recently, and I had some leftover resin, and I poured it into one of my little heart molds, but I have to admit, this one turned out gorgeous. There's a lot of depth, a lot of things going on in this one. Isn't that pretty? And that's just straight dirty pour with the colors I had left over. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna zoom me out. And this is the last one. Now this is an idea I got from a piece Erica was doing. And I wanted to explore this a bit. I might not be done exploring this, but I think I'm done with this particular piece. I'm really, really happy with it. I need to do a flood coat on it for sure to have it ready. But let me zoom you in. What I was playing with, and I really, really like, is kind of that, I guess for lack of better words, kind of peekaboo, where you can really see dimensions and layers and such. And I wanted to see if I could pull it off really well with a glitter in the background and some color on top of the glitter, and still see that going through. And it does have kind of that mermaid ethereal kind of look, but I guess you can't say ethereal when it comes to glitter. Ethereal bling. There we go, we got a new phrase. So overall, a really pretty piece. Yeah. Alrighty. So you guys know what to do here. So I'm going to zoom you in like I've been doing lately. So hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, but definitely hit the bell to get notified next time I put a video up. And definitely check out the links in the description below for both supplies as well as my Etsy store. Because who knows, this could come up. Later.